Hi, let's talk about what is an ideal floor plan for an investment property. Now, there are so many variables associated with it in terms of budgets, the area, the demographics you're looking at. But if we speak generally, there are a few things you should always take into consideration. For me, when you're dealing with a wholesale, a full turnkey, fixed price builder, it's very important not to move from the amount of money you have committed to in terms of your build. You can add another room, you can add extra square in patio or whatever it might be, but every time you increase the size of the build, you're adding a lot more dollars, and is that really giving you the returns? But that's a separate topic. Important part is when you have an wholesale builder, the main things you got to look at, in my view, are first of all the storage. Now, this is my view. It has not been substantiated by anybody so far, but the more the storage in a house and which is getting used, the longer you will have the tenant staying in there. I've seen that with my investment properties where they have a lot of storage, they put a lot of storage, and then they find it very hard to move anywhere else. And it is easier to keep the same tenant and perhaps increase the rent a little bit here and there as well, right, within reason. So storage becomes very, very important, and not something which everybody talks about, because most of the time it's always about how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, how many garage. Important factor, storage. Second part, the everyday things, the laundry. How accessible is that? How is the laundry accessible from your kitchen or from your living room when you need to go, put things in washing? And also from there, how easy it is for you to go to the dryer or go to the clothesline. That part, extremely important. Your kitchen, does it have a pantry or a pantry cupboard? Right? Those things are also critical for somebody who's going to be living there for a long time. They need storage, they need to keep the stuff, and the more easy and convenient it is for them, the longer they will stay, and that's what you want. The longer the tenant stays, the better it is, because they will take care of things. Now, apart from these three things, I would love to have an open plan kitchen. I think that works. You don't want to have too many walls in the house. You got to consider that every couple of years people will move in and out, especially when they're tenants. So there is enough excess from either sides, at the front or the back, for furniture to move in and out. Not your main consideration, but something you got to keep that in mind as well. The other thing which a lot of time people ignore is that sometimes it is better to have a good 3-bedder decent sized home versus a small 4-bedder house. It is about usability. If somebody is going to live in a property which is small rooms, they will not live in that for very long. So decent 3-bedder is better than a very small 4-bedder. You don't have to have separate dining rooms, separate living rooms. There shouldn't be that many walls. Like I said, open plan ideally works the best. Here are my tips. You don't want to spend a lot of money more than what you've committed to. Don't personalize the floor plan. Personalization is exactly what it says, personal to you, not to everybody else. You want to have your investment property to have mass appeal, so a lot more people come in, a lot more people apply to be your tenant and to pay you their rent. That's what you want. So.